Hello everyone, No Respawns here, hope you're doing well. So I am in a new location on me main dude. So I have two characters, those who don't know. One for my building, which is the one you normally see, and then this guy. And if you have been following the channel, you will know that this guy's base has normally been, what, over here somewhere? It's about in here. And what I wanted to do is just move, because he's been there for a few months right now, and I wanted something a wee bit different. So I am just south of Sunnystop Station, just next to the tracks, basically. What prompted this one is I wanted to incorporate an extractor into my build, so I chose this area. Also, that's a really open, nice area. All of this stuff here you can remove with foundations, which I'm going to do now while I'm talking to you, and it looks reasonably quite cool. So I've got a pretty solid build in mind. I've been playing around with it for a little bit, so I wanted to give him, because this is my main guy, tend to make them a little bit more of an almost traditional base, in the sense of I kind of want something that has wall space I can decorate with, so I can put, you know, posters up and all that shit and all that jazz, and it kind of feels a little bit more secure. But what I wanted to do was, because especially in the last month we've been building a lot of junk walls and stuff like that, and I just love them, they're good fun. So what I'm going to do is do a smaller house, have a bit of junk wall arc around it. It's all going to be very good fun. Those of you who have not watched my tips video, what I'm doing right now is effectively kind of sort of sweeping the area. This enables me to kind of see exactly how the area works in terms of like building space, and it just kind of gives me a bit more of an open space to kind of visualize what I'm placing down. Instead, I want to show you something. Those of you who haven't been paying attention to the updates, this must have been reasonably recently. So before, when I placed a foundation down, the grass would still be there. Now they've changed it so it's gone. It comes back the second you move it away. For those of you who haven't used the creation kit before, that's what you build. That's what the game's made in, effectively. The way it's clearly done it is that each cell has a set number of floor textures. So the floor textures are kind of like, so that isn't actually a formation. It's actually like a texture rather than necessary. It's like a 3D texture, effectively, rather than a kind of actual. Someone's randomly offering trade. Rather than an actual, like, you know, object, effectively. So what they've gone and done is very clearly when you place a foundation on it, it clearly defaults to the main texture, which is quite cool. That person's not too close to me. Oh, they're just hanging out there. That's cool. A bit annoying, but I don't know what they're up to. Anywho, so let's just face this way for a start so they can piss off. And start this. So I've got, like, a plan in place. I want to kind of incorporate... Did you just move and then move back, you little shit? You did. It shunts a little bit back. It doesn't matter. I need to pull it back a little bit, don't I? Yeah, there we go. So you did. Those who don't know, you can actually put walls over the extractors. It looks quite cool. And that's kind of, or part of my build is going to include that. So hopefully I should be able to build this reasonably swiftly. The house will take a while. I'll be quick, but I'm going to build some walls. I probably won't like finish them in the building part of this video because it'll be loads of repetition. But we'll build like the front bit, and then I'll just kind of bugger off and finish the rest off camera, and you can see the whole thing. So yeah, the house in this is going to be a little bit smaller than normal, just because I want more space for the wee walls. But I've got like a whole plan in place with this, so I need to do it in order, because certain things I can't place down until I place other stuff down first. There's a little bit of lag today. I don't know what that is going on with that. It's a bit annoying, but we will persevere. Happened earlier, so if you hear me swearing a little bit more than normal, it's because I'm getting annoyed at the lag. It's fine, and then it suddenly just kind of seems to burst out, but it is what it is. So what I like doing is, because the house is going to be stone, and then I like making the roofs, kind of the roof section out of wood. It's a nice way to mix the textures up. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it looks quite cool. Yeah. Get in there, you shit. These are annoying because you have to kind of get them at the right angle where you're looking. Otherwise, they don't. Thank you, dear. Otherwise, they don't work very well, to be honest. But you have to get them in that order. But one thing about these is you can't put the walls in first, if you put those in, so you have to kind of do them in the right order. Okay, cool. Otherwise they'd be twatty, basically. I was having a little bit of a nightmare wondering why those weren't working. It was because I'd put the thingy wall in. So today I learned, basically. Right, so I want a kind of tower on this side. It's going to be quite a familiar structure if you've seen... Well, I mean, familiar-ish. I mean, at some point, you know, as much as kind of making weird-looking roofs are fun and all that jazz, there's only so many variations you can do. Let's be completely honest. So I wanted this facing this way like this. Oh, wait, no, I have to do it that side first, don't I? Yes, I do. Had a bit of a nightmare with this earlier, where it wasn't working. And it's doing it again. I'm not doing it again, but it's all about build order with this game. Build order, build order, build order. Are we having it like that? And I'm doing it like that. Yeah, I think I need to put these bits in first, don't I? I thinks. And then, I mean, I could have it like that, actually. Probably makes more sense. Yes, but also it kind of looks a bit... Let's have a look. It's the textures, I don't... For fuck's sake. Oh, has it done that thing where it's already placed it down? Place it! Thank you. Okay, good. Let's see what it looks like facing the other way. Sometimes I find when you've got these roofs kind of facing the same way, they actually don't look as good. Yeah, I'm going to have it the other way. It seems weird, but I kind of like it. The reason why I'm not having the tower bit here is because that's going to go here. Right, okay, so that's that wall done. Let's do this side. Now, I was going to have the tower a lot bigger. I still might be able to have the tower big-ish. But not that big. Alright. And then that one. Go on, love. Look at that lag. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. I have to put the roof in first, don't I? I do. Okay. On you go. And then... Boop, boop, boop. And voila. Yeah, I was going to have like a much bigger kind of like clock towery kind of look. But it actually looks quite nice. And this has quite a cozy farmhouse vibe, which is why I quite like it. Also got marsupial on this guy, hence the much higher leaping than normal. Okay. Place down there, cheers, thank you, thank you. And I want that one there. Come on. There we go. And, oh, what have I just slamped down and paste something else down? Was that there? If I accidentally double place something, I'm just going to log out and log back in. Nah, it's good. Okay, cool, right. So doorway is just normal. I was going to have like one of those electronic door things, but they don't look right. They look awful. They don't work. It bothers me a lot. Let's actually have, I can actually have a platform this time. I didn't have enough space last time, but I can. Do you mind? I said I was going to have a platform. I'm also going to have a wooden one as well. Right, let's have... Try to do the thing I did before. So it's a bit more of a gazebo. Also, I was going to put this as a floor. I'm just going to have a doorway here. Yes, I was. And I'm not going to do it that side, because I can't do that side, because it wouldn't work that side. Okie dokie. So, juke. Okay, there we go. I'm going to do my own textures, which really upsets people. I don't mind, because I like the way it looks. I like it when these textures alternate, and I don't know why. I just like it, really. It's quite nice. Cool. Now, should we have the big fences or should we have the small fences? Let's have the big fences. I think look nicer. I can't have that on yet. I have to put this on. Then the fences afterwards. So much of this game is about you doing things in the right order. And it's really weird. It's a bit weird, really. But you get used to it, so it's fine. Cool. Bop. Oh, that marsupial. There are times I kind of wish I could turn it off, because it sometimes does get a little bit annoying. I don't think there is an off switch for it, which is saddening. Saddening? It's not even a word. Is it? I have no idea. Right, so I was thinking I could have a... So I could plop one of these here, but I don't know if I think it'll look any... Oh, actually... Oh, I've got a cunning plan. I might better pop this here and it will not look shit. Because it's low enough I can potentially put something underneath. Fuck's sake. Alright, so I'm going to kind of do the walls in the front of it. And then I'll kind of bugger off and I'll do like the other ones on the other side. That's the vague plan. Can I put some tyres underneath? Oh no, I totally can actually. Got a cunning plan. Okay, that is the wrong way. Has a cunning plan. Right, so let's try. I say try. And fail, but maybe try. Worst case scenario, it doesn't look any good. I'm still going to put the tyres here, but I'm seeing if maybe I can put some stuff under... That is not even vaguely centered, fuck's sake. That's better. Fuck's sake. Oh, God damn it. There we go. And it's centered as well. Yeah, look at that. Got there eventually. Got there. But I've got these, see? So what we can do... I'm wondering whether it'll be too high, actually, but we'll try. Worst case, it doesn't work. I like these tyres a lot, because they're useful for adding detailed bits. I've still got some cunning plans if it doesn't work. See, it's a bit... I'm wondering, though, if I were to double up... Let's try it, everyone. Worst case scenario, I'll just turn this into a big junk wall. Won't take a sec. 2 secs, 2 secs. We're going to basically just do what I just did. But again. Which is the same sentence. I'm going to do what I just did, but again. Those are the same words, Davey. Oh, yeah. Oops. This will be a bit more, potentially a longer video, I think. Normally I try and keep them under 20 minutes, but this one I think will be over. Just because I'm going to take my time. I don't know, I did a really shit Yorkshire accent there, but you know what I mean. It's fine, gotta make this look... Ah, go on, let me put it on there. Go on! Don't be a twat. Let me do it. I hate you. I think it's the angle I'm going at. Ah. I can go there. But then I've got that space there. Oh, you can actually move those together. 1 second. I'm not giving up just yet. There's something I can put on it that's slightly flatter. A load of radios, a bed. Well, these ones a bit too big. I don't think it's going to work, but oh well. We'll just. Oh, I might try that again in a sec. But let's just move these around and turn these into the junk walls that I was going to use them into then. There is a point to these walls, because I'm now just going to use them for this instead. I might dick around with that guard post in a second, and if I figure out something that I think looks cool, I will, of course, show you. So what I'm going to do is I want a door, sort of, right? Now, annoyingly, I can't... Put that there like that, and then go down. Wrong button, go down. Okay, that did not work as well as I hoped. Fine, just go down instead. Get as close as we can. I'll use a silhouette as a reference point. There we go. Is that as close as I can get? I guess. Can I go lower than that? Nope. Alright, okay. And then I'm going to put this gate on. Because these gates suck. Also, they open in as well, which is really annoying. But I guess... Why not? They're fucking stupid. And then I'm going to move you there. And I'm going to put stairs on the side. That's the point, by the way, for the stairs like that, so it gives me an excuse to have, like, a gate. Because there aren't any decent, like, kind of settlement gates on this at all. That is the closest one, and it's shit. So there aren't any decent settlement gates, is what I'm saying. But we can be a little bit crafty. It also has the added bonus of me being able to, like, put traps and shit on that, which I guess is kind of helpful. Okie dokie. I'm going to put this here because it's probably going to put, like, something there. I'm pretty sure the stairs will get in the way of these. I can probably... Can I just slap a gate on there, actually? Probably easier. Yeah, see, this is so fucking dumb. So dumb. There's sometimes... You swear when someone's, like, made something in the game and thought, yeah, and then they've just kind of sort of given up. They're like, we can't be asked to fix this now. But, that is clearly one of those things. And they don't even work very well. Look at this shit, because it gets in the way of everything. Okay, we'll do it this way instead. No foundation stairs. Actually, I might be able to put them in afterwards. Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, let's try that. If I put that in the front, as close as I can, and then put the stairs on. For fuck's sake. Oh yeah, no, you can. Okay, cool. Oh, alright then, I'll do it that order then. Fine, fine, fine. Yeah, it's definitely a longer video, but it's okay, because this will look cool. Hopefully. Well, I think it's going to look cool anyway. These walls are awesome. I have to... Okay, get in there, you shit. You're such a prick. that kind of sigh of just utter defeat. I know you can get in there, because you were just in there a second ago, you ball bag. Thank you! Right, how's it look from the front? Fine and dandy. Right, whoop. I keep forgetting I can do that. So what other walls do we have? We have lots of walls. Lots of big ones, actually. I'm going to have some crafty... I should be able to just... Yeah. Get them nice and close, actually. Even closer, potentially. By a smidgen. A smidgen closer. And then same on that side, because a bit of symmetry is nice. These are going to like feel a lot more secure walls, if you get my meaning. They're going to be a bit tankier walls. That's the plan. See, already, if you look at these, you know, that's a bit more of a stockade right there, isn't it? I mean, still quite a low stockade, to be honest, but it's a cool-looking stockade, so that's all that matters. And I'm just going to do the front bit, so I'm just going to do kind of a bit there, and a bit on the other side, and then I'm going to bugger off, and I'm going to finish the whole thing off camera, because I'm just going to be repeating the same thing over and over again, but except decorating it with different stuff, so it looks unique. But let's put loads of punji boards. Punji, yeah. Spiky bits, basically. You can use the little ones, actually. That way it goes across the whole thing. Cheerful and spiky misery bits. This is also kind of what I did in my last video as well, which is cool, but I didn't actually show you the building part of it. It's just a simple way. This actually is, even though it aesthetically looks cool, it's also handy because then all of like the mole rats especially, they get hurt when they go over the top, which is hilarious. So yeah, this feels a little bit more like a tankier settlement, you know what I mean? That's the whole vibe. So I'm just going to kind of repeat this texture again. I'm going to put stuff. So I'll do one more of these style walls. So it's kind of going to be these, and there's loads of tires and guard posts, effectively. But I'll do another one as well. Where's the fucking floor decorator? It's going to be a bit floatier, but it's not the end of the world because I can put stuff in front of it. Actually, can I use the other one? That one sinks. No, that one's a bit too big there. There we go. Don't worry about the floaty too much, because it's only at the back the floaty is, and I can just kind of sort out. We can improvise. and make the floaty look good. Oh, I've got to do the back as well. I'll quickly do the back. Let's just do a bit more on the decoration on the front. What is it, 20 minutes? Yeah, we'll show you a bit more. So I like mixing... I like putting the concrete in the front just because it kind of feels like it's been reinforced by concrete, funnily enough. I'm going to be getting out with it briefly. So just the one. And then again. Oh, can I get it? Or do I have to move the whole wall back? Nope, we're good. We're good. We're good. Also useful because then I can stick signs on that. Yeah, let me just quickly do the back part. But that's effectively what the walls are going to look like. It's going to take a while for me to do that. So obviously I'm not going to show you. So let's just quickly pop some stuff in here. And then I will GTFO and finish this off. I'm getting quite giddy and excited because this is looking pretty cool already. So I haven't done the outside bits as well. Oh, no, I haven't done that side. I'm just literally talking to myself. Nope, let's do that one. Let's just do this. Here, I want it to match that side, so that one's facing lengthways. Thank you. And thank you. I could actually make it go all the way across there. Yeah, I might do that. Alternating textures. Davey loves his alternating textures. For fuck's sake. Go in there, you shit. And again. And I'm actually going to have a doorway there. Because you can't stop me. And doorways are cool. And plus that way, none of you people, if you come visit my base, can get on top of it. Which is obviously the more important thing. Because ain't nobody coming in here. I mean, actually, there's going to be stuff outside for people to use. Don't you worry. Okay, up. Up. Yep, okie dokie. I'm going to take that off because life is cruel and unfair. Speaking of cruel and unfair. Don't know why that's doing that. I'll have to rearrange these. I'll just push them back. Don't know. I'll sort that part out in a second off camera. It's just for some reason it's the build order. Okie dokie, let's pop those stairs on. I thought I was going to do the thing where it wasn't letting me place them down then, and I was going to scream. Right, and then let's just quickly pop something on the back here. So this one, and I'm going to make this normal concrete and all big and scary. Shush. Come on. Face you coward. Right, there we go. Cool. And I want some defensive-y bits. I'm gonna have these ones. Cool. This is where my generator is gonna go as well. Spoiler. Boop. Right. Generator's gonna go in here. In you go there, Trico. Look at that. It was born to go here. Yeah. I like these ones because I can use that line where I'm seeing right now to actually get it completely in line. And I'm just, for the sake of aesthetics, gonna have a switch there just because it looks nice, and I'll make it look like I'm gonna have a conduit. First bite is with the eye, all that jazz. Unnecessary conduits. Actually, no, it is necessary because that means it charges the last of the back of the house. Necessary conduits. Exceedingly necessary conduits. I like wires everywhere as well. They make me happy. Don't know why. Alright, let's lock that. Don't want you cheeky bastards stealing my stuff. Right, okay. And I'm going to do some decorating on the outside of that. Okay, let's give you a wee tour of what we've already done. It's looking pretty tasty, I think, already. This fucking wall looks amazing, doesn't it? I'm not gloating, but it looks great. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish off this wall. It's going to take me a while, but it's going to look cool and be worth it. And then I'm going to do decorate inside. Decorating might be a little bit sparse just because I don't want to spend too long, and plus I'm going to be adding to it, and then I will give you lot the full tour. One moment. And we are done. Now, I am incredibly pleased with this to the point where it might be one of my greatest pieces of work yet. For Fallout 76, definitely. So I'm going to give you the tour. It's awesome. I'm so pleased with how it turned out. So this is an incredibly secure and very RP-friendly kind of compound-type base. I'm just going to give you a tour around the outside. So the walls are pretty much repeating the same kind of pattern, but it works. So I've kind of got the tires, concrete wall, plus the punji boards set up. I could have used the taller walls, but I kind of liked the mixture of colours in this one. And it's the perfect height as far as I'm concerned. I'm getting stuck behind rocks. Trees, in fact. So the cool thing is that's just the perfect height that some of the mole rats will try and jump over the top. And then they get mullered by the punji boards. I've got quite a lot of the guard posts as well, just because it offsets the shape of the wall, which is really, really nice. What I love about this is it feels like a secure compound. It really feels like a base that has been fortified. But it's not like my last video where I'm obviously fortifying a pre-existing structure. This is just, you know, a player home. This is definitely like a late game player home that's been fully fortified and it looks absolutely awesome. Let's just go in. I've deliberately, I was going to lock this gate, but I decided to unlock it because obviously I've got an actual vendor over here, so I want people to come in. Before we go inside, I've completely maxed out my settlement budget on this one, which is good. I wouldn't mind like a little bit more, but other than, well, it's fine. It's all right, you know what I mean? Hopefully they do increase it a wee bit, because currently right now, if I get anything new, I have to like remove something. That tree keeps popping through, but I bizarrely like it, so it's fine. I've only got 2 turrets. I'll go to the backyard in a sec. So this is where my little social area. This is the area where you buy your stuff from, so a banjo if you want to sit there and play stuff. I quite like the plant pots actually from the Green Thumb box. It's quite nice. But this is where you buy your stuff. I haven't actually turned it on yet because I didn't want someone turning up while I was doing the tour. But looks all cheap and cheerful. I've only got 1 of in there because, to be honest, I only really vendor kind of plans and stuff like that. So I don't really, you know, some people have like 4 or 5. I only have the 1. In my last one I did have the 2, but to be honest, I was never really maxing either of them out. A small little farm. I might move some stuff around and put a few bits more around, but for now it's pretty grand. Here's my little, I guess the little area. I'm really pleased with how this blended in with the rest of the camp, because normally the extractors look a little bit out of place, but because of the fact that it feels part of the structure, oops, you have to kind of sort of, not jump like that, but jump over that pit. But it's quite nice, got a little bit of a repair station, got my on-off switch for that, just because, why not, someone can nastily come and turn it off, no doubt, but it looks nice, so that's fine. Let's go around here. I'm just so pleased with how this looks. I'm so pleased. This might be one of my greatest pieces of work for definitely a while. Here's my home. Obviously, you're not allowed in here because this is my place. Open the door. Thank you. I've always got the HUD disabled when I do these tours, so close the door. There we go. So it's kind of maxed out. I decided to not do my normal little shrine in the center. It's pretty basically decorated, but it does feel homely, which is fine. I will almost certainly move bits around in here, to be utterly honest. I will fine-tune. What I'll probably do is remove bits where you can't really see it, and then like kind of move stuff around and like and add a few bit more decoration in here. But it looks grand as far as I'm concerned. I quite like my little kind of sleeping area with all my teddies, mainly because they don't actually get in the way of a character lying in there, which is pretty grand. And then outside here, I've just got my cooking area. I actually really like this crafting station. This is the new one that came with the meat week. And then I've got a place for my armor and my weapons. So yes, let me just go outside, and what I'll do is I'll activate camera mode so you can see it from a bit more of a cinematic angle. Because I'm so pleased with how this turned out. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. So yeah, I'm incredibly pleased with how this turned out. I'm also going to craftily take the thumbnail pic now because the lighting is perfect. Bosh. So yeah, I'm incredibly pleased with how this turned out. It just, for me, has exactly the vibe I wanted, which was kind of like a more secure feeling player home, but also like really, really barricaded as well, which I don't think I could have done without these tile walls. So I do kind of quite recommend them. Let's good picture as well. And yeah, just the whole thing looks really, really great. So yeah, as always, follow me on Twitter, at norespawns. Hopefully this gave you a few ideas. So I'd highly recommend... usually don't recommend stuff specifically from the Atom Store, but these tire walls are just... You're just going to get so much use out of them. And I think they do kind of complete the kind of more reinforced structure vibe. Yes, I will have more videos up soon, so I did kind of 2 Fallout videos back to back because obviously I had that big period off that I figured I wanted to kind of catch up a wee bit. But the next video will be a Let's Play on something. I've been a little bit sporadic with the Let's Plays. I've been playing like not the same thing, so I'm going to try and find an interesting game to kind of do a kind of like a multi-episode Let's Play series, similar to what I did with Don't Starve. So that's your thing. Obviously keep an eye on that. I'm going to be planning my tabletop videos. I was talking to some guys at my club about it today, actually, because they're thinking of doing the same kind of thing. Another good screenshot there. So give me a month or so with that, and then I'll start doing kind of painting videos and kind of maybe even kind of battle reviews as well, because battle reports rather, because we played so much Warcry today. It was so cool. Anyway, until the next video, you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I will speak to you fantastic bunch soon. You take care.